iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 170,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams. Race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12 Hour. Additional partners include IMSA, World of Outlaws, Supercars, and IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own Indianapolis 500, Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
At Stone CDJR, not only do we sell Jeeps, we learned how to drive them. Stone CDJR, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.
Hey, I'm Todd Stone from G-Stone Motors. I have a new Ford F-450 that I drive. You know, cars are our life. My father and I have always been involved with some kind of motorsports. And it's really a part of our dealership, the racing that we do. I'm very proud to have G-Stone Motors on the side of my car. It's a Ford Fusion. We sell Fords. We believe in Fords. I believe in what we sell. I drive what we sell.
G-Stone Motors, your family Ford certified and pre-owned dealership. Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.
Welcome in here tonight, race fans. Tonight we are back in action with the 802 Modified Series presented by G-Stone Motors. Alongside Stone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram of Middlebury, Vermont, we are ready to go racing here tonight. These drivers currently out there taking a couple laps of their qualifying sessions. And, of course, 23 drivers have made the call here for round number 5 of the 802 Modified Series. When you look at the first 4 rounds, John Michael Brissett has been the driver that has the hot shoes so far this season. He's been able to pick up 2 out of the 4 races that have been completed. Only 2 other drivers have snuck their way into victory lane. C.J. LeVere took round number 2, while the newcomer, Cole Day, the youngster, that young engineer, that racing engineer Cole Day, was able to pick up last week's win with picking up all the laps led. That was at Volusia. We're back here at Charlotte, and it seems like every time we come here to Charlotte, John Michael Brissett's name finds its way to the top of the charts. But right now, we can tell you that he is not going to take that Elmo's Fast Time Award here tonight. That is actually going to go to the driver of car number 22. It's the driver out of Swanton, Vermont. That's the Raised Die and Tubing entry. That is Dylan Rabtoy. He'll pick up his first Elmo's Fast Time Award this season, so congratulations to Dylan Rabtoy. He's no stranger to picking up some fast lap time awards, but he picks up his first one of the season here with the 802 Modified Series, so he'll pick up that Fast Time Award. 23 drivers, like we did say, are here tonight to do the battle. And, man, you look at the field, and it is stacked from P number 1 to P number 23. We will head into qualifying here. Well, we're in qualifying. I want to say the heat races to qualify these drivers into the big main event coming up. On the docket, it looks like 24 drivers to the feature event. So with 23 drivers here tonight, we should be able to actually skip our last chance qualifier. All drivers should be able to qualify in from our respective heat races that we do have on tap here tonight. Looking at currently, I do believe we're going to go with 2 heat races. I could see them squeaking in a 3rd heat race, and nope, just whispered in my ear, we're going 2 heat races here tonight. With that being said, already drivers are starting to make their way to the starting lineup. Let's take you down trackside tonight for our first heat race lineup. First heat race of the night brought to us by Stone Chrysler, Dodge Jeep Ram of Middlebury, Vermont, and this is how they will line up on the front row. He drives the 03 here tonight. This is Speedy Brissett. His outside, driving the Heath Auto Repair. Number 4, this is C.J. LeVere, while the youngster, the 99 of Cold Day, will go P number 3. It's the raised iron tubing, number 22 of Dylan Rabtoy, inverted back to the 4th spot from his Quick Time Award here tonight. He'll start 4th. The driver out of Kutztown, Pennsylvania, the Jordan Henry Racing, Turn 3 Racing Network, number 40. This is Josiah Millen, starting 5th. Driving car number 78 here tonight, starting back into the 6th spot. That will be Justin Bishop. He'll roll from P number 6. It's Leclerc Flatworks driver out of Plattsburgh, New York, driving car number 7. This is Joshua Leclerc. Driving the 1X entry. This is Todd Stone on the G Stone Motors entry. He'll go from P number 8. Starting back into the 9th position, this is John Michael Brissett, driving car number 14 here tonight. He will start 9th. And starting back into the 10th, welcome back to the series, car number 12. This is Katrina Bean. And starting in the 11th spot, driving car number 29J, this is Justin Carby. And rounding down our starting lineup here, starting back into the 12th spot, driving car number 46, this is Jonathan Hutchins. That is your current starting lineup here tonight as we get ready on the docket for these drivers to see how they're going to line up themselves here tonight. iRacing.com Silverado Pace Truck is off the racing surface here tonight. There you see the 03 of Speedy Brissett. There you see the Heath Auto Repair, number 4 of C.J. LeVere. Green flag is up here in round number 5. Green is up and everybody down around the bottom real quick. Look at that Heath Auto Repair entry, though. C.J. LeVere going to go right to the outside. He'll go to the race lead down in turn number 3. Here comes Speedy, who will lead lap number 1. Give it to C.J. LeVere. C.J. LeVere has the hot shoe on the outside. Look at the 99 of Cold Day. He'll rip the bottom side. He'll slide up in front of the raised iron tubing. Number 22 of Dylan Rabtoy. Here comes Josiah Millen. He's down on the bottom side of the speedway. Also, there's Joshua Leclerc. Those two drivers were hooked up last week, running together. Battle for the race lead, though. Speedy Brissett now to the outside as the Heath Auto Repair, number 4, down to the bottom side. C.J. LeVere not able to hook the bottom that time, down in 1 and 2. Cold Day now going to migrate to the middle side, down in 3 and 4. Now with Speedy Brissett out front, does anybody have anything for him? That raised iron tubing. Look at Millen. He's actually going to go higher than anybody's been here in heat race number 1. Almost 3 wide that time as the 22 of Dylan Rabtoy was able to make the bottom work for him. And car number 22, he picks up P number 3 from Cold Day. And he'll bump him back to 4th. Millen still riding in the 5th spot, while Joshua Leclerc is back there outside the top 5 currently. Millen is the only one that is up top. Look at the G-Stone Motors, the 1X entry. That is Todd Stone. Todd back from running down in Florida at the New Smyrna Speedway. He'll make a little contact with Leclerc. Leclerc going to go around. And that'll bring the first caution flag of the evening out. A couple of them, Katrina Bean involved also. So the first caution flag of the night coming out while Leclerc and Stone make a little contact. So as they all get pointed back into the right direction, this is what just happened. Watch the Leclerc number 7 entry. Goes down into the corner, a little sideways with his Dig Racing shocks. There comes Todd Stone. He made a little contact with that left rear, and around goes Leclerc, and I believe that was the 78J of Justin Bishop also. right on board with our Stone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Onboard camera, this is with Justin Bishop. There you see Bishop had a little contact with somebody on his outside, and there's Leclerc, just nowhere for him to go at the time. So that's what brings out the first caution flag of the evening here, and it does look like we have 3 laps remaining in our first heat race of the evening, first heat race of 2. All drivers will qualify themselves in here tonight. We should not need a last chance qualifier unless someone came barnstorming through the back gates here tonight at Charlotte that we didn't see before we ended our qualifying session. See if anybody does tag the back of heat race number 2. That was not here earlier. Officials do have one spot available for a driver tonight to make the feature event. But the iRacing.com Silverado Pace Track does turn its lights off here tonight, so we'll go back racing. It'll be technically a 2-lap dash. Speedy Brissett, CJ Leclerc, Cole Day, and Rabtoy, your top 4 drivers. As Speedy says, now's the time to hit the gas as he'll lead us to turn 1. Cole Day now going to the outside, milling down to the bottom. Who is that in car number 14? Up high, that is John Michael Brissett. He also got a little damage from that last caution flag. But this time by, they're dropped the white flag. Final lap around the speedway for Speedy Brissett. He has led since the drop of the green and pretty close to that Ute tire down in turns 1 and 2. 3 wide behind him. That is Rabtoy to the bottom. Here comes Cole Day. He'll slice from the top to the bottom, but it will be Speedy Brissett picking up the win. Speedy looking awfully speedy here tonight. So it'll be Speedy, it'll be Day, Leclerc, Rabtoy, Millen, John Michael Brissett, Hutchins, Garby, Bishop, Bean, Leclerc, and Todd Stone being scored in 12th here tonight. That's how they came across in heat race number 1. So, man, heat race number 1 was good. How's heat race number 2 going to look? Heat race number 2 looks like this as they get ready to make their way to the starting lineup. Starting on the front row, he drives car number 5. It's the Gagno Racing. Brandon Guerin driving car number 5. And B number 2 driving car number 4, Scott Rayome driving car number 4. Start to the outside of row number 1. The Magic Bus Racing number 10. It's the R&R Auto Graphics, Clark & Son Automotive, Valley View Firewood number 10. That's Paul LaCourt. Back into P number 4, driving the 1X2 entry. This is Rob Lowell driving the 1X2. Dean Reynolds out of North Syracuse, New York, driving the Full Throttle Motorsports dirt car number 79. That's Dean Reynolds. It's the Big Show from Hamburg, Pennsylvania, driving car number 13. This is Kyle Lesher. And making his first start of the season out of New York, driving car number 4. This is Josh Bragman. Josh Bragman in car number 4. All the way out of Crossville, Tennessee, driving the Griffith Stone number 98 out the gate. Jason Dobbs will start back in P number 8, driving car number 15 here tonight out of Plattsburgh, New York. This is Ed Brissett, the dancer, driving car number 15. He'll start 9th. Craig Bristol driving the Coors Light number 1 will start in 10th. And starting shotgun on the field, driving the 02 out of the Brissett Racing Stables. This is Eric Riel, starting back in 11th. Remember, all cars to qualify here out of heat race number 2. So everybody just trying to find where they will start. Our feature event coming up a little bit later on here tonight. Got to get through this final heat race of the evening, though. Will it be car number 5 of Guerin out front or Rayome on the outside? What about Paul LaCourt? He was pretty fast, pretty sporty in our practice session. He was one of the top 3 drivers all practice long, whether it was a tacky track or a slick track. Paul LaCourt had a fast car. And, of course, Rob Lowell, late entry in here to Charlotte, but he did make the call to the starting lineup for his heat race, so he'll start the outside of row number 2. Green flag coming this time by. Green flag's up. Here we go. Put another 10 laps on the board here. Heat race number 2 is out there. Rayome going to really drive it off. Look at Rob Lowe. He'll rip the lip. They're 3 wide back here. 3 wide mid-pack. Racing Jason up through the gut past Bragman. He put the big show of Kyle Lesher to the outside. Scott Rayome going to lead lap number 1. Dobbs going to slam the door. Look at Paul LaCourte. He's in a hornet's nest. Dean Reynolds down on the bottom side. He's digging in that number 79 dirt car entry. 1 lap going to go in the books of Scott Rayome. Everybody, contact between LaCourte. It's going to stack him up on the bottom. LaCourte going to spin to the inside along with Ed Brissett. We stay green flag racing for the time being as both cars were off the racing surface. Scott Rayome no longer the race leader. Brandon Guerin going to slide up in the Guerin Racing number 5. He'll lead him back to the stripe. He'll lead that lap. Now it's Guerin, Rayome, Lowell, Dobbs. Look at Dobbs, the Tennessee driver. Got to see, we believe we've figured out the mysterious car that Dobbs saw on the open trailer headed down south to Cherokee last week. We believe that was the Jeremy Pitts car number 27, out of New York. So Dobbs trying to pull a slider here on Lowell. He'll do that. Look at Reynolds down low. They were 3 wide with just 5 laps to go. It's Guerin out front, Rayome, and then this 3-car, call it a 4-car battle because the big show of Kyle Lesher is back there. You see Dean Reynolds working the bottom side. Lowell going to slide up, give a little right rear to Dobbs. Dobbs going to power through it. A little more contact there from Reynolds and Lowell. Lowell going to have to lift off the throttle of the G-Stone Motors 1X2 entry. He'll fall all the way back to 6th as the big show Kyle Lesher goes high, wide, and handsome around the outside. Lesher looking to put himself inside the top 5 here tonight. Guerin still out front. Rayome, Dobbs, Reynolds. You see Reynolds and Dobbs still running side by side here with just 3 laps to go. The old popsicle sticks are getting wound up here this time. Guerin going to see 2 laps to go here in our final heat race of the night, heat race number 2. So the final 2 trips around the speedway. Guerin out for a Tuesday evening stroll over the field. Everybody else still battling back here. Reynolds and Lesher and Dobbs as the white flag is going to fly this time by Brandon Guerin trying to come back around here. Reynolds still down around the bottom side of the speedway. There you see him work off turn number 2. It'll be Brandon Guerin, Scott Rayome at the line. Give it to Racing Jason. And then it'll be Dean Reynolds, Kyle Lesher, Rob Lowell, John Bragman, Eric Riel, Craig Bristol, Ed Brissett, and Paul LaCourte coming across unofficially. So Guerin going to pick up his first heat race win of the season. Congratulations to Brandon Guerin and Speedy Brissett for picking up those heat race wins tonight. We will take a quick break here tonight. We'll be back with our feature racing action here, straight from the dirt track at Charlotte, here tonight for the GStoneMotors.com 802 Modified Series.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight
CDJR. Not only do we sell Jeeps, we learned how to drive them. Stone CDJR, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.
Hey, I'm Todd Stone from G Stone Motors. I have a new Ford F450 that I drive. You know, cars are our life. My father and I have always been involved with some kind of motorsports. And it's really a part of our dealership, the racing that we do. I'm very proud to have G Stone Motors on the side of my car. It's a Ford Fusion. We sell Fords. We believe in Fords. I believe in what we sell. I drive what we sell.
G Stone Motors, your family Ford certified and pre-owned dealership. Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.
Welcome back here to Charlotte race fans. We're getting ready for 40 laps of 358 modified racing action here tonight. 40 laps the distance left here. Fast time went to Dylan Rabtoy tonight, taking home that Elmo's Pit Stop Fast Time Award. Speedy Brissett picked up heat race number 1, while Brandon Guerin picked up heat race number 2. John Michael Brissett has dominated here at Charlotte. We talked about that earlier on tonight here in our opener. Question being, will he be able to continue that trend here tonight as we get ready to find out? He'll have to start a little bit deeper into the field than what he is used to here tonight. And let's head down trackside for that starting lineup for our feature event. Starting on the front row here tonight, driving car 03, he led all his laps in heat race number 1. That's the 03 of Speedy Brissett. Starting his outside, the Gagnon Racing number 5. This is Brandon Guerin in car number 5. It's the 99 of Cole Day, the engineer. He'll go from P number 3, while outside him, starting in the 4 spot, driving car number 4, this is Scott Rayome. In car number 4, starting back into the 5th spot, this is the Heath Auto Repair number 4 of CJ LeVere. It's the number 98 coming out the gate from Crossville, Tennessee. Driving the Griffith Stone number 98. This is racing Jason Dobbs. And it's the Raised Iron Tubing out of Swanton, Vermont. Number 22, the Raised Iron Tubing entry of Dylan Rabtoy. Back in P number 8 here tonight out of North Syracuse, New York. Driving car number 79, the Full Throttle Motorsports. Dirt car number 79 of Dean Reynolds. Josiah Millen out of Kutztown, Pennsylvania. Driving the Jordan Hen Racing Turn 3 Racing Network entry. This is Josiah Millen starting back in 9th. And it's the Big Show. Kyle Lesher out of Hamburg, Pennsylvania. Driving car number 13 here tonight. The Big Show will go 10th. And starting 11th, John Michael Brissett. He's the 2-time winner on the tour this season. He'll drive car number 14. He'll start from 11th. Rob Lowell in the Low Motorsports G-Stone Racing number 1X2 entry. Rob Lowell back into the 12th spot. 13th here tonight, this will be Jonathan Hutchins in car 46. John Bragman back in 14th, while Justin Carby back in 15th. Eric Riel is in 16th here tonight. 17th going to go to Katrina Bean in car number 12. 18th to Craig Bristol. Joshua Leclerc in the Leclerc Flatworks number 7 goes 19th. Ed Brissett, the Tap Dancer, will go 20th. 21st to Justin Bishop. Paul LaCourte. Todd Stone, your final entry here tonight. That's your starting lineup here tonight for our GStoneMotors.com feature coming up right here. This time out of turn number 4, we drop the green flag for 40 laps. Speedy Brissett goes down, almost takes the Ute tire out. That's going to put him 3 wide down the back straightaway here on lap number 1. Cole Day to the inside, Speedy Brissett in the middle, Brandon Guerin in the outside group. Here comes Scott Rayome keeping it wound up. It'll be Cole Day, though, at the line, taking lap number 1 here tonight. Brissett battles back on the outside. Day now stuck down to the inside. We've seen the Brissett Racing entries work real hard to be fast here at Charlotte. And leading lap number 2, got to go to Speedy Brissett. Speedy making it work, as right now he's in the middle groove. Cole Day now working the bottom side. Brandon Guerin, there you see him in the car number 5 to the outside. Everybody really racing hard here tonight. Come by this time, it'll be Cole Day, Speedy Brissett across the line. Look at your top 4, still side by side. Down to the bottom, it's Cole Day and Speedy Brissett. Brandon Guerin and Scott Rayome still wound up on the outside groove here tonight. Dobbs down around the bottom. He's also got, that's the 79 of Dean Reynolds to the outside there. racing like they're over at the big mile-and-a-half track at Charlotte with how much side-by-side racing is going on here tonight. This time by, it'll be 5 laps completed out of the 40 scheduled tonight. 23 drivers did make the call. That high line seems to be really coming in tonight for a lot of these drivers. A couple of them still continuing to battle down on the bottom side. Dobbs is down there. Rabtoy is down there. Remember, Rabtoy was that Elmo's Fast Time Award winner here tonight. Look at the big show Kyle Lesher go up to the top side of the speedway. Lesher trying to get around. That's currently car number 4. John Bragman, one car into the outside wall. That's the 40 of Millen. Millen bounces it off the outside wall. He'll stay hammered down. Millen keeps his right foot, and then everybody looks like they're going to come away from this one all right. Now C.J. Levere going to go into the outside wall. C.J. Levere going to spin it around. Nowhere. I believe that was Rob Lowell. Nowhere for him to go. First caution flag of the night will come out here at the dirt track at Charlotte. So that'll slow us here tonight. So C.J. Levere going around. Looks like he has gone to pit road. Take a look here. Watch that he saw the repair. Gets loose. Right. Oh, actually got a little help. I thought he just kind of got loose out of 4. He looped it around going into 1. And that was the 1X2 of Rob Lowell. Leclerc comes sliding in there. Ooh, what a save by Leclerc. Right on board with our Stone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Middlebury, Vermont. Onboard camera here. You're riding on board with Joshua Leclerc. There you see the 4 car up over in Turtledon. Wow. Heck of a save there by Joshua Leclerc to not go full bore into what was the upside down turtle number 4 of C.J. Levere. So with the first caution flag out here, this kind of gives us a second to catch our breath and regroup. The drivers maybe getting a little bit of a good feel now with 8 laps completed in tonight's feature event here. Cole Day is your race leader. They're being told to double them up here. We're going to go green next time by. We will double up every time unless we have consecutive caution flags back to back without getting laps completed here tonight. Of course, it does take a little bit of time for our officials here tonight to decide that one, but I don't think we're going to need it now with this group, not with the way they have been running here tonight. They're going to drop the green flag this time out of turn number 4. Our feature event going to get right back in it. Barney the flagman has that green stick in his hand. Green flag back into the air. Cole Day goes straight to the top side, leaving Guerin to battle with Speedy Brissett down the back straightaway. So Day is out front here. Look at them 3 wide back here. Dean Reynolds went through the middle, and that car went nowhere. Now Guerin stuck in the middle, and he doesn't look like he's able to hook the tires on that number 5 machine. 1 car slow in the back straightaway. That was Craig Bristol. That car's been having some issues here tonight. See if he can get it wound up and going. Everybody really migrating to the top, but Rabtoy always loves to go catfishing no matter where he's at. We could probably put him, heck, I don't know, at Bristol Motor Speedway on the asphalt side of things, and he'd probably still go catfishing down around the bottom. A little deeper in the field, they're stacked up 3 wide. That's the Justin Bishop, number 78J entry. There you see him down on the bottom. They were 3 wide. That was Joshua Leclerc in the Leclerc Flatworks entry. He was up high. Eric Riel in the green entry for the Brissett Racing Stables. There is going to be Todd Stone there in the Stone entry, the G-Stone Motors. Stone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram number 1X. Back there running into the 20th position currently as Cole Day continues to be the race leader. He is starting to check out over Speedy Brissett. Racing Jason's back there, but man, talked about Rabtoy not giving up on the bottom side as the caution flag comes out. Caution flag is out here, and I do think it is the tap dancer of Ed Brissett possibly that has brought the caution flag out. Or wait to see. Looks like the 29J also had some problems. 29J, there you see, going around. That's Justin Carby. And Ed Brissett's also down on the infield on the back straightaway here. This is what happened to Ed Brissett, though. See the 29J. Oh, I believe that was Katrina Bean getting turned around. There is the number 12 of Katrina Bean. Oh, she tagged the outside wall, spun it around. Ed Brissett nowhere to go in his tap dancing shoes. And that was Jonathan Hutchins also involved. So we'll see where everybody's about to line up. It does look like the safety truck lights are out here once again. It'll be the 99 of Cold Day once again starting down to the inside. It'll be Speedy Brissett, Racing Jason, Scott Riome, Dylan Rabtoy, Brandon Guerin back there in sixth. That's your top three rows here as we get ready to come back. Green flag racing after the second caution flag of the evening. It'll be 14 down out of 40 here in round number 5 of the season. Dobbs with a great start. Day with a great start also. Work out of turn number 2. It'll be Day, Dobbs, Brissett. Speedy Brissett getting bounced around, almost getting that left quarter panel crushed in because there comes John Michael Brissett. John Michael will fall in line right behind the 0-3 of Speedy. Rabtoy still down around the bottom. He's also got Jonathan Bragman down there. Third caution of the evening being thrown here with 24 laps, I do believe, to go. Waiting to see who's involved. It looks like the dirt car number 79 has some damage on his 358. Looks like maybe some of the rear suspension parts are broken. There's Dean Reynolds. Oh, he went to lift and got up into the outside wall. Lesher came by. He got tagged in car number 13. And then Reynolds got spun around also. Right on board here with Dean Reynolds. There you see the 5, and he gets up into the wall and just gets tangled with the number 13 of Kyle Lesher as Lesher came through. Right on board with Kyle Lesher, this is what he saw. Tried to gas it up to get around the spinning number 79, and unfortunately, it gets wrapped up in this wreck to bring out the caution flag. Looks like a quick one already here tonight. The track crew at the dirt track at Charlotte here doing a very fantastic job of keeping the show moving here tonight. As the 99 of Day and now the 98 of Dobbs up on the front row. Then it'll be Rabtoy and Speedy Brissett coming back into the green flag restart zone. The 99 of Cold Day jumps on the throttle, and we're green. Cold Day looking like he's going to come out of turn number 2 with the race lead with Racing Jason in tow. Look how close everybody up to that outside lane is. Day and Dobbs are clear of the rest of the field, but everybody chasing them. 23 to go. Look at them just about stacked up 3 wide back here. That's Rabtoy still down on the bottom. Brissett's up top. Millen down on the bottom. It looks like also, I believe that was Eric Riel down on the bottom. Otherwise, everybody's got the freight train ripping around the top side. Look at that Brissett freight train. 3 cars here inside the top 6. Speedy Brissett leading the field for the Brissett Racing entries. And it's John Michael and then Scott Riel. They are making it work. I mean, it's hard to ride up top. That's why we like the bottom groove down here. That Rabtoy right on board with the Stone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram onboard camera. Now Rabtoy knows he has to go to the top side, and it's very sketchy up there. You don't want to cross over the line. 20 laps to go that time by at the line for the race leader of Cold Day as he works out of turn number 4. He'll pick up another one out front here. as he continues to lead the field. One driver having to come from the back now. That's the 79, the dirt car entry of Dean Reynolds. One car into the outside wall. That's the 1X, the G-Stone Motors 1X of Todd Stone. He was just up into the outside wall. And they're going to go too wide in front of him. 18 laps to go. Dean Reynolds still working the bottom side. He'll throw a little bit of a slider there on Bishop. Bishop going to cross him over. They're going to make contact. Now it's going to slide. What a save for Dean Reynolds in car number 79. The driver out of North Syracuse. Todd Stone going to try and cross over now on Bishop, but he's going to lose the momentum. Stone going to lose a spot now to Dean Reynolds. Reynolds back around. This is the best battle on the speedway right now throughout your entire field, and you're looking at the 12th on back. Contact, around goes Reynolds. Hard contact for Dean Reynolds as the fourth caution flag of the evening with 16 laps to go will come out. A very tough night here continuing for the driver out of North Syracuse, New York, along with the big show of Kyle Lesher. There you see the number 13 of Kyle Lesher also rolling away from the accident down there in turns 3 and 4. With 16 laps to go, the fourth caution flag of the evening comes out. Take a look. Watch the 79. Bishop checks up. Reynolds going to give him a bump, and then him and Stone bang the nerve bars, and it's just going to send the 79 up into the outside retaining wall. Kyle Lesher also involved, right on board with our Stone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram onboard camera with Kyle Lesher. Reynolds was pointed into the outside wall, and Lesher just runs right into the left side rub rail. So chain reactions here tonight. Those drivers are going to be all right because, well, you know where they got their race rig hauler? They got it over at G-Stone Motors, so they'll be able to load that back into the hauler and have that Ford power it back to the garage. They'll get it ready for next week at Volusia. So it looks like it'll be 14 laps to go here. When we do come back around here, it'll be Day, Dobbs, Speedy Brissett, John Michael Brissett, Scott Rayome, Dylan Rabtoy, your top 6. Brandon Guerin back there in 7th. Paul LaCourte back in 8th. Justin Bregman back there in 9th. And Joshua Leclerc running into the 10th position currently. Paul LaCourte is the biggest mover so far here tonight in our feature event. Still time to pick up some more spots as the green flag is in the air. Here we go, 15 to go. Cold Day with another great start. This time Dobbs having to battle. Here comes Speedy. Speedy trying to get up. He'll just slam the door on Dobbs. Dobbs got a little airborne there with the front wheels. Did a little bit of a slap wheelie, and now Scott Rayome's going to get into him. And Dobbs now in a world of hurt as he's got the 14. John Michael Brissett there. Dobbs kept his right foot in it. Dobbs is no stranger to banging bars, of course, racing down in Tennessee. He's used to racing his Hornet all out all night long. And Dobbs kept his right foot in it. And right now he's going to hold that spot. Here comes Scott Rayome. He'll slide up in front. Crossover attempt by Dobbs. Dobbs going to make the crossover work. He'll go right back to the top and hold that spot. Caution flag is on the speedway. Caution flag out with just, it looks like 12 laps to go. It looks like it might be for the driver out of Kutztown, Pennsylvania, the Jordan Henn Racing entry. Bringing out our 5th caution flag of the evening. So Millen brought the caution flag out, but what actually happened? Went to the outside there, and a right rear by the Leclerc Flatworks number 7. That was him and Joshua Leclerc making a little contact. Right on board with Millen here. Millen lands back on the wheels, but boy, is that car going to be wounded the rest of the way. So, Cold Day is the race leader here. It should be 12 laps to go when we do take the green flag. 13 laps right now. And then it'll go to 12 when we take the green flag. We're still going to go side by side here when we do get the one to go, so we will stack them back up 2 by 2. We have not hit the 10 laps to go marker tonight. So the field will line up 2 by 2. Day has been the dominating car. Speedy Brissett's been hanging around there all evening long. Dobbs has been battling inside the top 5 all night long as well. Scott Rayone's been hovering right around that 5th spot. He'll restart 4th. John Michael Brissett, those had to pick up a couple spots. He is 5th. Brandon Guerin's right there also. Rabtoy's been battling right around that 6th position. Green flag up, though. 13 to go as they come across the line. It's now 12 as the green flag flies. The outside seems to be the place where you want to be. Look at them almost 4 wide towards about the mid-pack back there as everybody trying to battle for the outside groove. It'll be double ones, giving 11 to go, and they're 3 wide. Brandon Guerin in the middle. Guerin in the middle there with the 22 of Rabtoy down on the bottom side. Todd Stone trying to work his way inside the top 10. He's just behind this group of cars. There's John Michael Brissett. He'll roll the middle side of the speedway right through the slick here tonight. John Michael making it work. Now he's going to be able to set his sights on the number 98 of Racing Jason, who holds the final podium spot with just 10 laps to go. Look at the battle for the race lead. These 2 cars have broken away a little bit. It is going to be, Speedy Brissett going to jump over the cushion. He'll put it into the outside wall. Now here comes Dobbs. Dobbs all over the back end. Does Dobbs go to the bottom for a slider? He will not. He stays to the high side. Cold Day now has opened up the biggest race lead he has had all evening long. There's still 3 wide back there. Paul LaCourte, Dylan Rabtoy, and I believe that is the number 5 of Brandon Guerin. Cold Day come across the line. He'll lead another one. Caution. Caution on the speedway with 8 laps to go. The 6th caution flag of the evening is flying out here, and somebody's flying. I believe that was Rob Lowell. Kyle Lesher getting turned around. I believe Todd Stone possibly in the 1X entry. The driver out of Middlebury, Vermont. Just got back from racing at New Smyrna. There is that G-Stone Motors 1X of Todd Stone. Goes down into the corner, oversteps the cushion up against the outside wall, turns that G-Stone Motors entry around. And then Rob Lowell and Kyle Lesher come together. Big tumble for Rob Lowell. Watch the 1X2 entry. Him and Lesher making the contact. Both cars going up and over. Katrina Bean coming through there. She's going to get a little piece of it. So that's what brings out our 6th caution flag of the evening here in our G-Stone Motors feature event tonight. The 802 Modified Series for round number 5 here from the dirt track at Charlotte. Last week's winner down at Volusia is currently setting the pace here tonight. Cold Day missed the first 3 events, but came in at Volusia last week and showed that he was a dominating car. Looks like we did just get that 1 to go marker, so next time by, we will drop the hammer. It'll be 6 laps remaining of green flag competition. Caution laps, remember, are not counting. Actually, we're going to throw 1 back up there. It'll be 7. 7 to go here for Cold Day. Can he hold on? Cold Day fires off, takes the green flag here. Everybody motors around the top side of the speedway. It's Day, it's Brissett, it's Dobbs. Rayome got a terrible start there. Your top 3 have checked out and are gone. It'll be 6 to go this time by, 6 more times around. One driver trying to make up as much ground as he can here in his 2nd race of the season. Paul McCourt in the R&R Auto Graphics. Leclerc Flatworks entry. Trying to work his way up. He'll go to the bottom side here on the number 5. Not going to quite be able to clear. It'll be 5 fingers in the air this time for Cold Day. Just 5 more laps here tonight at the dirt track at Charlotte. Brissett, they've shown speed all season long so far here in the first 2 races at the dirt track at Charlotte. That Speedy Brissett entry is going to try to do it for the Brissett Racing Stables, but he's only got 4 more laps to figure out how to run down Cold Day, who's out in front of him. Right on board here with our G-Stone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Middlebury, Vermont. Onboard camera with Speedy Brissett. Look at Speedy. He's not even lifting. He's just staying hammered down to get this Brissett Racing 0-3. Here the RPMs go up as he slides it into the corner, but Cold Day is staying smooth like the other side of the pillow. Cold Day with just 3 laps to go. Popsicle sticks wind them up that time by. How about Millen making his way back up through the field? The driver out of Kutztown, Pennsylvania. He's back into the top 10 after going for a wild ride, but he's going to end up being a little too late to the party because the white flag is flying here at Charlotte. Final trip around the Speedway. Cold Day with over a half a second race lead currently over Speedy Brissett as he works down the back straightaway for the final time. He'll work down into turn 3. He'll roll the bottom side. No slider coming from Brissett. It will be Cold Day winning here tonight in Charlotte. It'll be Day. It'll be Brissett. Dobbs, your top 3. Rayome, Rabtoy, one car flipping down in turn number 3. I believe that is the Bean team. Kadrina Bean on the lid. She will not finish this race, unfortunately, but Cold Day will, as he is our race winner. Unofficial results on the left-hand side of the screen here tonight, race fans. Find where your favorite driver will wind up. It'll be Day, it'll be Brissett, and it'll be Dobbs finishing on the top 3 podium spots here tonight. You see them down there. Good run by all 3 of those drivers. We'll take a quick break here from the dirt track at Charlotte, and we'll be back with more of the 802 Modified Series post-race show brought to us by GStoneMotors.com.
iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 170,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams. Race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12 Hour. Additional partners include IMSA, World of Outlaws, Supercars, and IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own Indianapolis 500, Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
Welcome back here, race fans, to the dirt track at Charlotte. Round number 5 for the 802 Modified Series presented by G-Stone Motors and Stone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Middlebury, Vermont. It was a heck of a round number 5 for these drivers, but don't just take my word for it. Let's go down trackside and talk to your top 3 podium finishers here tonight. Let's start things off with the driver that will win back-to-back races here with the 802 Modified Series. How about it, Cold Day? You're able to put yourself in victory lane to win round number 5, back-to-back weeks, and that high line looked to be very fast here tonight.
Yeah, can't be mad with going back-to-back here in my first 2 appearances here, so it's awesome to have happen. But yeah, Charlotte's one of my favorite tracks just because I love how dangerous it is, because you have to, if you want to be fast, you got to be right up on the wall, and I just love it.
You talk about fast and on the limit up against the outside wall. You've had some very fast competitors in their 358 modifieds just behind you. You had Racing Jason pretty much nipping on the back Nerf bar the first half of this race, and then all of a sudden Speedy Brissett came right back and he started banging on the back bars there at the end of this one. Were you worried with those late race cautions the way they were falling?
Yeah, a little bit, just because Speedy was going to start on the outside. I knew he was just going to be right on my bumper there going into 1 and then eventually into 3. So, and especially, I was really trying to take it careful there at the end, just because the hole was getting into 3. I didn't want to bounce myself up on the wall, and Speedy was just on it, and he was getting in there a little bit better than me, and he was able to close in some distance there towards the end.
Well, you were out there on the top side, smoother than chicken lips here tonight. You get it done for the second straight week here with the 802 Modified Series. Cole, you're no stranger to victory lane, so the red carpet rolls out. The microphone is yours.
Yeah, I got to thank all the boys, Turn 3 boys down in TeamSpeak. We always work awesome together, feeding lines, feeding info to each other, so always awesome to race with all them guys. Got to thank you up in the booth as always for doing awesome broadcasts. G-Stone Motors, for helping putting the show on. Rob for keeping us all together, and we'll do this every week.
There you hear it from the youngster going to school to be a racing engineer. You need somebody to work on your car? Well, I believe he has the fast lines around here tonight, so Cole Day certainly has that hot shoe, winning back-to-back races at Volusia, and now here tonight at the dirt track at Charlotte. But we talked about hot shoe drivers and the teams that maybe were the ones to watch out for. How about a Speedy? Another podium finish for you here tonight. This crew's really got something figured out.
Yeah, well, the Brissett Racing team is, we've gotten there. I've been sniffing it for the lead or the win the last couple times, but I just can't pull it off here. Another second at Charlotte.
Another second, and you look at the consistency here for yourself and the 03 team. Really, you and John Michael kind of leading the brigade here. What kind of knowledge has been gained here that you guys have been using? Have you been dialing in those dig shocks just to dig a little harder?
Well, it helps to have the team in the chat room, but it's just that high side, like Cole was speaking of earlier. It's just that high side. It's there, and I'm not a wall feeder, so I like to go to the bottom. So as early, I ran up the wall trying to catch Cole, just trying to get anxious. Maybe he would slip up, maybe get an advantage to take a run on him, but Cole, he was steady and consistent throughout the race.
That's what it takes to run up towards the front here with the 802 Modified Series. We saw you run the big block Modified earlier in the year. You had some very fast cars, but these 358 Modifieds that you guys have been bringing here to the 802 Modified Series, man, these cars are on another level. What's the outlook looking like headed next week down to Volusia?
I like to change it from last week. We had a little rough start last week dealing with some accidents and getting involved in the caution, so just like to keep it clean, and maybe we could come out with a win for the first time in this series and with Turn 3.
Well, we look forward to seeing you next week down in the sunny state of Florida at Volusia. Before we let you go, though, who makes this all possible? That helps out the Brissett Racing team.
Yeah, I got to thank all the boys with the Brissett Racing team. You got Edo, Steve-O, John Mike, and we got my brother-in-law, Eric Riel, and Dean Reynolds is also in our chat room, so it makes it fun to race. Got to thank Todd Stone at the G-Stone Motors for throwing this together, and Rob Lau for putting this all show together and keeping us tight.
Well, there you hear.
Exactly, for Roger, too. You do a great job in the booth, man. It just makes it more exciting to watch the racing, too, and the broadcast, so thank you for all you do.
Well, we apologize for cutting over there. We thought he was done. He took a breath, and I thought, well, hey, he's already ready to slug down one of those beers that Ed Brissett had the other night. There you hear it, though. Speedy Brissett, he's not the tap dancer out of the Brissett Racing Stables, but he had a pretty good shoe on tonight on that right foot, keeping his foot in it. He'll finish in P number 2 here tonight. That was Speedy Brissett, and sitting over here, he's just sitting on his tire, and he just looks mad. I don't know why. How about it, Dobbs? What's wrong here?
Man. Hey, Roger, I'm actually not mad, but I am mad because last week the interview cut out. So it's going to be forever before I shut up.
Well, you already shut up, so I don't know what you're talking about. Keep going, old boy.
Well, I don't know, Roger. I'm not really used to being interviewed anymore. I kind of got the Kyle Busch choke artist here lately in these big blocks these modifieds until we jumped in these 358s, and I think I got something for him other than Cole.
Well, you talk about having something for him. You were able to pick up 3 spots here tonight. You started back in 6th. What did this car really feel like? We saw a couple of times, as the drivers were coming and going, you were in those 3 wide positions, Nerf bars beating off each other. I think at one point, I think I saw you do a slap wheelie also down the straightaway.
Oh, yeah, I ain't going to try to sound like a jerk or nothing, Roger, but I've raced with guys for a long time. Let me mute my iRacing here, but, they slam me in the fence and give me a couple Nerf bars here and there, and that's racing. That's just racing. So, I'm just going to drive them how they drive me, and if that's what it's going to take for me to finish top 3, I'll do whatever, baby.
Yeah, and you have it. You've done it here tonight. You did it last week also, and I guess I'll apologize to you. Yeah, you've been blowing up my phone since last week about that interview. We had the technical difficulties with that storm coming through Pennsylvania here. We apologize for that, but, I mean, last week a good showing. This week a good showing. We know you're kind of working over there with the Cold Day team, and how much knowledge is being thrown back and forth between Cold Day and your team?
Oh, a lot. Cole is a really, really intelligent young man, and Josiah also, and Kyle Young Money Leisure, whatever his last name is. I get made fun of for saying it, but they all just give us some good information and helps me out, and I need it because I've improved as a driver, I think, honestly.
Well, teamwork always makes the dream work is what they say, Dobbs. And since you like to talk, I'm going to hand you the microphone here. Who makes this all possible back home in Tennessee to get you as fast as you are and to the track all the time?
Well, other than just me being pure talent, other than that, my wife, Kelly, JC Connor Colby, my dad, my mom, Justin, Ben, and also my sister-in-law, Maggie. I mean, she come through here before I started racing and told me good luck, and I think that's what it was, Roger.
Oh, man, we forgot to turn Dobbs' mic on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm only kidding. Look at him. He's over here. I got him again. Race fans, there you hear from the driver out of Crossville, Tennessee. It's the 98 out the gate racing. Jason finishing on the podium once again here tonight with the 802 Modified Series presented by G-Stone Motors. That's your G-Stone Motors top 3 finishers here of the night. Take a look here, though, at our official finishing results. I say official. They're official on the scoring that we see, but these are, of course, unofficial overall tonight. There you see Cole Day picking up the win with Speedy Brissett and Racing Jason. You heard from all 3 of those drivers. Scott Rayone was back there in 4th, while the race die in tubing number 22 of Dylan Rabstoy, who catfished most of the night. He'll finish in P number 5. A good showing here for Brandon Guerin. He will finish in 6th, with Paul LaCourte picking up the most spots here tonight. 15 spots gained for the driver out of Plattsburgh, New York. That'll be John Bragman making his first start in car number 4. He finishes 8th. John Michael Brissett finishes here in 9th. He was the points championship leader coming in. He'll leave as the points championship leader still. Josiah Mellon rallying back to finish in spot number 10 here tonight after having to go all the way to the back. He marches back into the top 10. See everybody else right there. Find where your favorite driver will finish here tonight. Remember, 23 cars took the green flag here tonight at the dirt track at Charlotte, and they put on one heck of a show for all race fans tuning in out there. Race fans, are you in the need, though, for a rig, a toy hauler? Well, something to haul your toy hauler? Stone Motors, G-Stone Motors, along with the Stone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Group, they have anything you need to get you up and down the road and to the dirt track near you. Make sure to check out our friends at Stone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, along with our friends over at gstonemotors.com. They're the ones that foot the bill for this broadcast, and we thank them very much. We also got to thank Rob Lowell for behind the scenes for all his admin work and keeping this series moving. It was another great showing here in round number 5 for all these drivers. Cole Day does pick up the win, so he keeps that streak rolling here. Won last week at Volusia, won this week at Charlotte. Will he win when we head back down to Florida? We'll be able to find that out in 7 days' time when we return right here on the Turn 3 Racing Network with the 802 Modified Series presented by G-Stone Motors. Till we see you next week at Volusia, race fans, everybody stay safe, and we will see you in Turn 3.
At Stone CDJR, not only do we sell Jeeps, we learned how to drive them. Stone CDJR, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.
Hey, I'm Todd Stone from G-Stone Motors. I have a new Ford F450 that I drive. Cars are our life. My father and I have always been involved with some kind of motorsports. And it's really a part of our dealership, the racing that we do. I'm very proud to have G-Stone Motors on the side of my car. It's a Ford Fusion. We sell Fords. We believe in Fords. I believe in what we sell. I drive what we sell.
G-Stone Motors, your family Ford certified and pre-owned dealership. Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.